Alright everyone, this is Game Chair Conversations, where 3 or 4 gamers gather around to chew the fat on gaming and nerd culture. You can find us on iTunes at Game Chair Conversations, or if you want to consume your content in a visual capacity, head on over to Digital Escapist Network on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and please follow our official Twitter at DigiEscapeNet. As usual, JC here, Bob, Juan, we're missing Brown Knight, that's okay, we'll keep it moving either way. How's it going, guys?
It's going good.
I'm doing fine.
Oh man.
That was very cute. You know, I'm gonna cut that whole pause out, right?
Whatever. I couldn't hold it.
I'm sure females hear that all the time from you, Bob.
I mean, it's a common problem. It's a common problem with adult males.
With your males in your family, or just you think
Adult males in general.
Okay.
At least that's what I read.
Yeah, at least it's what you read. Okay. All right, so we have come here to talk about PSX. We are a week past. You were there, Bob. You took in the sites, took in the keynote, met people, had a good time.
Did.
And we are here just to hear all about it and get into a little keynote talk, give our opinions of what we thought about it from your perspective, since you were there firsthand, and then what me and Juan thought about it, watching it on the stream. You want to segue into some PSX keynote talk?
You want? You want me to go first? Or you want me to go last since I was there?
No, I'm gonna throw some stuff, and I want everybody to bounce off each other as usual. We usually get a little long on it too, so I'm sure it'll go down that road. I probably had the most negative feelings towards the keynote of all of us here. So let me get all of it out, and then
okay. Then we'll talk about it.
Then we can, whatever. It started off well, and as if many people said, it started off good with the Uncharted.
What do you think about that dialogue option?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. And I figured it wouldn't be as extensive as BioWare's
like 5 times
Max
max. I mean, 5 times max is how much it's going to be.
They've actually already come out and said it's only a few times in the game. It's just fan service to throw back to the other games and whatnot.
I don't think it affects anything other than what you hear. It doesn't.
Yeah, like I'm wondering, like it gave you them 3 options. I wonder if you just pick one and it goes to the next scene, like it did there, or if you can actually go through and pick like all 3 of the, like especially that first one, like where you want to start out talking to Sam about the fucking
I don't know why you wouldn't go in chronological order though, but
yeah, I would.
Yeah, I know.
Not going chronological, but whatever.
Or you can start with the second adventure, which was the best one.
Well,
but that doesn't make sense. Like if they ask you, what did you do last week? Oh, on Wednesday I did this, and on Monday I did that. Like, no, you're gonna start with Monday and then move on to
Yeah, I know.
Or you started on Thursday and moved on to Sunday. So.
But like, I kind of hope they let you pick all them options. So I don't think they will. Because I think it'd be neat, like him telling him about El Dorado, and then kind of them going back with a little bit, then choose Shambhala, and then
I think it's gonna be a one-time thing.
I think it's going to be exactly what you've seen in there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to fade away. It's just going to. Yeah, I think it's exactly what's going to be seen. It's always going to fucking die in that game. Guarantee it.
After that,
everybody that I run into.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
He's a mass murderer.
Oh, I know.
After that, I feel like the keynote kind of really went downhill. Like here's the things I was kind of looking forward that I wanted to. Just hold on, Bob. Just hold in, buddy.
It's JC time.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Be right back.
It's your turn.
I thought you were fucking serious. I thought you had to go do something else. Anyway. So I really thought they were going to really lean on VR to carry this keynote. I really did. I thought they were going to show some really awesome stuff. I actually was going into it with a very positive vibe for VR, even though I've been like one of its biggest naysayers on this podcast. But I was going into it like, I know it's cool tech. I really do. But I'm just not sold yet on it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going in here. They're going to show something so fucking awesome. I'm like, JC, you know what? That's so fucking cool.
They did. They just threw gameplay up. But anyways, continue.
So they started a little tech demo, the one that failed, the one that half of it.
I fucking felt so bad for that guy,
Oh
Mark.
yeah, oh yeah, I felt bad.
I
But
can't remember what the hell his name is, but I felt bad for him, man. I felt
even
so
if that
fucking bad.
even if that tech demo had worked, I still wouldn't have been impressed.
Yeah, that one was like, I mean, they were trying to show something that since you couldn't do. Who knows what like I don't.
Him hitting him over and over again with the damn tennis ball, which was hilarious.
Wasn't it like a disc?
It was
Oh
a
yeah,
disc. It was a disc.
Like it was like some Tron shit.
Yeah, over and over again.
Yes.
There was some Tron shit, but like I just wonder how that would have went if he was able to actually react to it. Like that didn't look impressive at all. You know what I mean? It was just a fucking tech demo of like showing like the movement and like the arms and stuff.
The tracking of the tech, basically. Like,
yeah. Like how.
It did its job, and it also served as a little piece of comedy.
Yeah, did you see that fucking one thing's arm fucking like. That's just, I felt so bad for that man.
So basically, this is where Sony just lost it with the VR thing, is because they showed like a handful of games, a good amount of games that they're going to be released on VR. My problem with it is though they're not showing the right fucking games. A lot of those games do not need VR. They just need a controller and a TV and that's it. But a lot of those games are not using the right. To me, VR needs to be used in first-person perspective always. No matter what, with excellent quality visuals. So basically, I wanted to see Robinson. I wanted to see Eve Valkyrie.
Eve Valkyrie's on the floor. I wish I would have played it. But...
Yeah. What else? I wanted to see rigs. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff could have sold me. And of course, like the tech demos, that there's the heist and whatnot, and this, that, and other. But no, they showed these basically
new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff that we haven't heard of yet, which is fine. But there were games that don't need VR. They don't sell the VR itself.
I kind of.
4 words.
Go ahead.
100-foot robot golf.
Game looks fucking ridiculous. It looks terrible.
Awesome.
It looks terrible.
It's fucking awesome.
It looks terrible. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I think it looks quick. I know a lot of people are saying it looks awesome. Like, especially people in games media are saying, "Oh my God, it's gonna look something." I'm thinking to myself, "What the fuck are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Am I blind to gaming? Do I know nothing about gaming? Is that what it is?"
100-foot robots
playing golf. I kind of agree with JC.
A 5-foot robot playing golf. What the fuck's the difference?
Because
it don't got a fucking city around it
and shit. Yeah, and like going through
fault. Like, could you imagine like you fucking hit the ball and just fucking goes through like 5 buildings, and like fucking shit's falling everywhere.
I can't wait.
It's almost a Godzilla simulator. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
2 more words. Job simulator.
No. See, I don't know.
Still, why is that needed for VR? What do I need to do with that?
You need to be able to know what it feels like to scan items at a grocery store.
I've got a job. I don't need a job simulator.
See, like here's the thing. Like I agree. I kind of agree with you, JC, on both them. Like they look ridiculous and look funny. But I mean, like the 100-foot robot golf thing get me. It was like, oh, VR. But I do kind of want to backtrack a little bit because you skipped over something I think really big.
What Nino Kuni?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy, okay.
Gameplay.
Oh, well, yeah. We know. You know why I skipped over because I don't play Final Fantasy, but
I know
yeah.
you know. It's the second thing.
Well, sure, but I know for a large part of the community, I know that's a big deal. So yes, please go into that some.
No, like since YouTube, like I might have to get Brian in here, but I want to do a video about if they're fucking this up. Now, I ain't gonna go too much in it. I think the game looks fucking great, and especially since after I bought the PC port with the trophies and shit, what they showed you was like the first fucking half hour of the game, and I remember watching the fucking because like right before I started playing it the other day, I was like, I want to watch the PSX trailer. I did. Then I started playing. I'm like, holy shit! Look at that. I was like, the game looks fucking good. The combat. The people are bitching about the combat, but like I said, I'll get into that on this video. But I will say, people need to stop bitching because you're getting what you asked for. You know what I mean? You're getting what the fuck you asked for. But I thought that was huge, and I don't think I called that in any official capacity because I remember saying on one of these shows, or it might have been us just bullshitting about like. JC's fucking he's like fucking distracted me. When you took off your head, just looking around.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, one of these things that I was talking about. I think it might even be a Sean Pitts episode. If I think about it, I think they're gonna have something new from Final Fantasy VII Remake, maybe even gameplay to kind of make up for the ultimate troll that was at last year's PSX, the announcement of that port. You know, so I kind of called that. I felt good about that.
All I have to say about that was it looked pretty. I never played 7. I played 6 and 9, but
Get the fucking. Like I'm playing through the PC port, or whatever, the trophy-enabled Final Fantasy VII. Game's still fun, man. Especially
yeah,
like.
I want to play through it on Twitch and have like people to chronicle it.
And like one of the cool things is like like you can press down on the I believe the left stick, everything's 3 times faster. So like when you're trying to grind a level up, just press that shit, just zoom around, fucking. There's also another button you press that gives you your fucking refills your health and gives you fucking like your limit breaks, your ultra powerful moves, and like that's
I don't know
cool.
if I would like that. I'd probably like the speed up button, but I don't know if I'd like that.
Well, I mean, well, for you playing for the first time, but I beat the thing. I beat it a couple times, so I like that to where like I can just kind of like, especially like when you're grinding or something. It's like I just want to get this shit done so I can move on, you know. But I thought that was fucking huge, and I agree. I heard some people say they would have Uncharted at the beginning and that at the end. I think people would be saying different things. They still be bitching about some things that everybody thought was going to be there and wasn't. But I still think it would have been a better. People would have thought it was a better keynote overall.
Yeah. Well, you kind of get into my point was like, you know, some things weren't there that we thought were going to be there and had been talked up about leading up to it. Obviously,
Where are you, Sony Bend?
Obviously, Sony Bend. But my thing is like, even if they didn't have Sony Bend stuff, even they showed better games. I just felt like they didn't have showed a lot of interesting and good games. It's a lot of indies, and which is fine. Which
are all interesting and look cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I hate that. I don't mean to cut you off there, Juan. I want to backtrack and say a lot of those indie games aren't my type of game. I do play indie games. It's just some of those weren't my type of game. I know a large audience does play the Marty Sleva audience. You know. But go ahead, Juan. Go ahead.
Like, no, that was Bob that was cutting you off, not me.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, we kind of cut him off at the same time.
I wasn't saying anything.
But like I believe Shuhei said like this is one of them things to where we kind of want to give the smaller stuff their due diligence or whatever. And a lot like for me, that's where the games are at right now. No fucking doubt about it. That's where the games are at right now. It ain't the fucking AAA games.
Oh, I can agree with that.
It's these little fucking things that are taking chances on different things and doing whatever the hell they want.
I can agree with that. It's just that a lot of the indie games they shown didn't spark any interest in me. The only one that I saw that when I first watched it, I was like, what is this? It's not my thing. But then I went back and watched it again. It's Hob. I thought Hob looked really cool.
I was tooting that horn a few months ago. And remember Brian was saying, "Oh, this looks like fucking Knack or whatever." I'm like, no, this is fucking. They described it as a Legend of Zelda and Shadow of the Colossus. I'm fucking in, you know. But like the thing I just remember the thing I started to cut you off with was I think we overhyped ourselves with what was going to be there.
I know I did to myself. That's why I was so pissed. Like after the end of it, I was like, you know what? That was fucking piss poor, and Sony should be ashamed of themselves. Like I was like, probably visible.
Knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, that was knee-jerk reaction. The whole thing. And after the evening came and the day passed, whatever. I kind of
digested it a little bit.
Yeah, I thought about what I saw, and I kind of went back and watched videos over again and whatnot. I still think it wasn't a very good keynote.
No, I really don't think it was
agree.
either.
I agree.
But
Good.
see, here's the thing. I don't really remember. The only thing I remember from last year's PSX was the Uncharted demo.
Where the dude fell through the
Yeah, and it was like
the map.
granted, I was at this year's, but I think they showed a bunch of big fucking things at this keynote. Now,
Which is where I'm going to. I was letting you guys talk so I can bring up the big hitter.
Yeah, I want to hear what everybody thought that they were.
Okay.
You know, I want to hear what I thought that they thought were the big things and what they liked about it.
No, I want to go back to what you was talking about VR.
Okay.
Like all you like games that granted they didn't show no fucking gameplay, but Ace Combat fucking 7. How is that not a fucking VR game? You're in a fucking cockpit of a plane.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
I did leave that out.
Ace Combat 7. Ace Combat 7 looked awesome. Yeah.
And Ace Combat holds a fucking place in my heart. I've been playing them since the original when it was Air Combat, and I fucking love that franchise. Every once in a while, I fucking plug my PS3 in and play the free-to-play Ace Combat Infinity, which is fine, but I still want like a normal game. Now that being said, like with the VR stuff, when it comes to Ace Combat 7, I still want to be able to play that thing just with the controller, without having a headset on, or yeah, like the VR headset.
Yeah.
But I think I heard Shu say that most of these games will be like that. That they don't need VR.
Now, a lot of the stories coming out. Now, granted, they had like quotation marks around it. Ace Combat 7 exclusive to PlayStation VR, and I don't know if anybody clarified anything about that or what. But I mean,
that's a way to get people to buy it.
I wanted to run up on stage when they announced that shit, because we haven't had a proper numbered Ace Combat game since the Xbox 360 exclusive Ace Combat 6, which is the only one I haven't played. The backtrack, the only one I haven't played, because I'm a PlayStation man. But yeah, I about lost my fucking shit. I really did. And like as soon as I see they were talking about VR and like Bandai Namco, I'm like, it gotta be it. And they show this weird fucking thing on the ground with this fucking tower. I'm like, it has to be. Then as soon as I seen Project Ace or Aces or whatever, I was like, Wah! Fucking just jumped up, fucking waved my arms around. I didn't give a shit. I was happy. But
Pull yourself together.
But that was fucking great. I fucking love that. That might be my favorite thing I've seen there, honestly.
Let me ask you this. So they ended off on a game we hadn't seen before. The Epic game from the MOBA from Epic.
Paragon.
Yeah, Paragon. What'd you guys think of that?
I don't care. It looks fine. I mean, like the cool thing about it is that Epic's making PlayStation games now. It's not console exclusive or anything. I don't even know if it's console first.
It is. It's console first. I think.
Is it?
Console and PC. It's PlayStation and PC first.
But I mean, it's like I don't. The game looked pretty cool. I don't know, but I mean.
Yeah, I had a very lukewarm reaction to it. I was like, "Gosh, you're ending this show on this." You know, I understand it's something we haven't heard or seen before, but still, you're anchoring the show on this right here.
And then it just ended very abruptly. Like there were still 15 minutes left until like when you thought it might be over. So that's why everybody was like, "Oh man, here comes Ben's game," and I was like, "Nope, that was it."
I was reading today. Sean Layton. I completely disagree with him. I think it's huge that an Epic game is coming out on PlayStation. Not that they haven't before, but yeah, I played Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament, that's right.
2000 or whatever the fuck it was on PS2.
Yeah. Unreal Tournament 3. The game was awesome. Me and Brian played the hell out of it.
No, it wasn't 3. Not the one I'm talking about.
That was on PS3. That was on PS3. Unreal Tournament 3.
No, I was talking about the one on PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay.
It was like Unreal Tournament 2000 or something. I don't know what the hell it was.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But now Sean Layton, the president of Sony Computer Entertainment America, I just read something today where he's saying, because he's like, usually when I do these things, I open it and I close it. He's like, the reason why I didn't come out because, like I said, I disagree with him. He thought that was a drop the mic moment.
With Paragon?
Nope. Yeah.
No.
Epic,
it wasn't.
Nope.
I dropped the mic because it was so awkward.
I wasn't say it's awkward, but I might actually try that out because I might ain't Kill Strain free to play? I thought I remember saying it was.
Mm-hmm.
I might check it out because like us traditional gamers, we hear MOBA, we're like, fuck you guys, fucking nerds. What? Like I don't know what these things are. You know what I mean? So I mean, I might. I don't know. I probably won't, but I might check something out. I don't know.
Juan, what were your favorite parts of the keynote?
Nino, no.
Yes. My favorite part of the keynote, without a doubt, was Nino Kuni 2. I literally lost my shit.
Which I called.
You did call. I was very impressed. I even said, I was like, Bob called this, yeah. But, you know, that was awesome. Oh,
it
my
was. It was.
And I was so happy that it's not Oliver again. Because I
Which
feel
I
like
think I also called.
You also called that. I was impressed the entire time, but I also agreed with you that that's what I wanted to happen because his story wrapped up in a very beautiful place, and that's it. It had a nice little bow tied on it. That's all I want from it. But I want that world again with the whole new story, which is what we're getting. So I can't wait. I cannot wait for that. So that was obviously the big headline for me.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a little bit about Nino Kuni?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
No, I lost my shit for this as well. And I talked to you, but was that yesterday or I don't know how I talked to you.
When I fell asleep on you?
Yeah, you was falling asleep, me telling my fucking adventures, which I guess weren't that exciting. But the one thing I'm kind of sad about, I said this to you, Studio Ghibli don't fucking do animation no more, and I love their fucking animation. And you're right. I know what you're gonna say. I went back and rewatched that trailer. It looks fucking perfect.
Well, the reason why is a friend of ours, Skippy, and I were looking that up, and at the end it says art by some name, and we looked up that name. He's actually one of the lead artists from Ghibli.
Yeah.
He actually left Ghibli after Hayao Miyazaki retired, and you know.
But I mean,
so that's why it looks perfect because it's the same people basically.
You disagree with me, but I still think maybe go to the fucking fairy village. You see this Oliver chilling with like a beard, like he's all old now. Or
no mention of Oliver. I mean, if
I said
Easter egg for Oliver, that'd be fine. But
I even said this thing which you thought would be cool. What if this is set like 30 years before Ni no Kuni 1, and this little king man is actually Oliver's dad, and like it shows you like Oliver's dad meeting his mom and stuff, and bump chicka wow wow. You know what I mean? Making a little baby Oliver, or planting the seed. No, but these are the parents of Oliver. You know, I think that would actually be really cool. I would like that a lot.
Would be cool. That would be cool. And you've been right about everything about this game so far. So. But
yeah, I'm super fucking excited. I'm super fucking excited.
So yeah, that was among the coolest things I saw. Another thing that I saw that was really cool, as I mentioned before, was I was saying it to like bother you, but at the same time, 100-foot robot golfer. I think that's what it's called. That legitimately looked awesome to me. I'm legitimately super excited for that. If there's a way for that to not be on VR and like to be able to play it,
it's a PlayStation 4 and VR.
That's fucking awesome because I don't know if I'm financially able to afford VR quite yet, but you know, if I could just get it standalone, oh man, I can't wait to play that shit. I cannot wait.
Like I could be completely fucking wrong. You know, this game could come out, I see it, and I try it out and play it or whatever without VR, and it's just fun, you know. But right now, at this point, me looking at it, watching like that's complete fucking trash.
I mean, I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't mind ridiculous though. I don't mind ridiculous. I mean, me calling it trash is harsh. It's just I guess I'm mad in the context it was shown. It was being shown as a VR game. That's not a fucking VR game.
It could be.
Well, some of the Res HD and stuff like that. You know, it's just.
And I heard that was really fucking good.
Yeah, I heard it was good too. But like, it's just stuff like that. Yeah, you know, it's not necessarily a VR game.
I don't get that. I don't get that either.
Well.
I don't get that either. I don't get all the praise Rez is getting as a VR game. Like, this is not a fucking VR game. This is not something used for VR. You know, it's just wasted opportunity after opportunity. But I understand that they felt like, you know, they need to announce these games and, you know, get them out in the public, you know, get them out in the wild so that people be talking about them. I understand that. So they can say, oh, we have X amount of games available on VR. That's fine, but it's quality over quantity with me, pal. You know what I'm saying?
Not at first, it's not, dude.
Yeah, that's just true.
At first, you gotta have as much types so you could attract as big of an audience as possible. Then you start focusing on quality.
Yeah, but you gotta have a system seller, and it's not gonna be these little small games that don't need that can be done easily and don't even really need the VR.
I think I said this before, but I said if No Man's Sky ain't shown on VR, it ain't happening. I still think it's fucking happening. I really do.
Hope
they just didn't announce it, but I mean, they got me alright. They had me before, and even fucking Colin Moriarty was saying like, on one of the things, I forget what the fuck it was. Maybe it was the PS I Love You PSX wrap up thing. He was saying pretty much the same shit I was saying in the little video I did about like it might be a slow burn, but he's like this is an evolution of fucking gaming.
And I mean I agree with that when I heard it. You know, I agreed with when I heard that.
He's calling me full of shit when I said it months ago, like a month ago.
Oh no. You said you acted like it was gonna be this shit straight at the fucking gate.
No, I even said in that video. I said it might not be now, might not be 5 years from now, but this is gonna be it, man. It's gonna be something.
But yeah, it might be something. But I still stand by the fact that they need it to be something now, and not 5 years down the road.
They technically don't.
Well, yeah, not in this since the PS4 is doing so well. Yeah, they kind of don't. But you know.
No, Juan, you were saying, did you have something, JC? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just kind of saying we're kind of getting off track about the whole PSX keynote.
Well,
I was gonna move forward from there. Yeah.
You said you had 3. You named 2. We know the third one.
Right. The other highlight was it's not a specific game in general. No, it's just all the love that Vita was getting. That entire time Gio Corsi was out, every game that he announced also come into Vita. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, Vita, he's a guy, man. He's a guy. If you know he's on stage, they're talking about Vita.
Yeah, I tweeted it out. As soon as I saw him, I was like, "It's Vita time, baby!" Because Gio Corsi, he's the man. He's single-handedly keeping that ship afloat. You know, he's like got his bucket and he's like dumping all the water out of the boat while it's sinking. He's there by himself.
But he did get his ass beat by Yosh.
Yeah.
That fucking dude, fucking cracked me up, man. He's out there.
I'd never even knew who he was before. I guess it was PSX when he did that Tekken crossover. You know.
Yeah.
When he
I don't think it was PS.
The mic to, Paris Games Week. It was Paris Games Week when he had that little skit that he did with the Tekken guy. That's the first time I ever saw Yoshihiro Yoni, to be honest, dude. Because I was never that big into Street Fighter, so I don't really pay attention to it. But he's a funny guy. I like him.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious, and like I've known about him for a while because he's done shit.
Awesome.
He's done shit. I think he was at the fucking PS4 reveal thing that they did a few years ago. They revealed the system, and he had like a funny thing there. Yeah, that dude's fucking hilarious. But
so yeah, those are my highlights.
Okay.
So
Bob, I guess we really didn't go down any of your highlights. You want to go down a few things you thought were.
I mean, like we pretty much talked about it. You got Ace Combat 7.
Okay.
Lost my fucking shit for that. Ni no Kuni 2. Fucking adore that game, the first one. And I just expect great things. And I hope that don't fuck with in my head fuck with the game. You know what I mean? Like I'm expecting too much out of it, and what if it's I don't know. But I'm fucking super stoked for that. I thought the fucking Final Fantasy VII gameplay was fucking huge. I thought that was really fucking big. Even though people are bitching and moaning about it. And it being episodic. Or whatever the fuck they're doing with it.
Yeah, it's episodic.
Yeah, but
yeah, I think, you know, just like you said before, I think you right on the money when you said we kind of let the hype get to us, and I did it. That's the problem that's holding me back on the whole thing. I let the hype get to me. I went into it and expecting this, that, and the other, and I got none of it.
Yeah, I think if it was like if we didn't have that expectation, that hype, it would have been a fine keynote. Not good, not great, but it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But JC, did you say your highlights?
That's the thing.
You can't be disappointed by fucking everything, you fucking Scrooge.
But that doesn't mean that he has to have a highlight. Just because he's not disappointed by it doesn't mean
No,
he's
but he's like,
impressed
you should
with it.
have, like, whatever. That's fine. I guess you're right, but
You know, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I expect, I would be really happy if I could have come away from it with at least like, you know, how the excitement you had for Ace Combat, and the excitement you had for Final Fantasy. Like, I came away with none of that for anything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I never saw nothing where I was like, oh shit, oh my god, you know, I was at watching it while I was at work. You know, I didn't throw needles and syringes around, just you know, going crazy.
oh my eye!
You got a patient just like,
Yeah, fucking blood squirting everywhere. Hold the fuck on!
You know, it's one of
I'll
those
get
things.
to you in a second.
Like I had basically a show full of fucking disappointment.
no
And-
E3 Horizon Zero Dawn announcement. That was like that was the last showstopper.
I could have sworn I was gonna be in the floor, but whatever. A bunch of the things I said was totally wrong.
And so I can't say I have any really highlights. I mean, it was a show. It was disappointing to me from beginning to end. I mean, yes, there was a few things that caught my eye.
Which were?
I mean,
Hob.
the Hob, I'll keep my eye on that. Paragon, I'll keep my eye on that. Uncharted, obviously. I mean, my eye never left that. Which I could have gone without seeing anything about that game, but you know, it was hey, there's a blackjack in it. Bam, that's all me, buddy.
Bailey.
Yeah. Did we want to talk about that or no? That the whole controversy.
No, that's not even worth talking about.
Yeah, I don't think it is. But I will say this: that fucking panel about the voice acting shit, it was fucking dope. That was a dope ass panel.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
With fucking Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, and I can't remember the old man's name. Solly.
So
Yeah. I'm sorry, but he's fucking great. There you go. It was, yeah, that was a really good panel. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys watch that?
No, I did. I didn't get to watch it.
It was good. It was
I just watched the keynote and then P.S. I love you.
Yeah, that was really good too. I enjoyed that.
Gosh, wasn't it? Oh, and you said you called the Ni no Kuni 2.
I believe.
I'm going to limb a little bit here, and I'm saying I kind of called not having a name change. And if you go back to the episode we had Sean Pitts on and Tom, I said it then. I said I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see shit about the fucking name change. Nothing
I called
came
it
out.
too.
They're fucking working on it. They're fucking working on it. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, they've never flat out said they could not do it, or they would have. They're not gonna fucking drag people along if they can't do the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
They haven't said they could do it either.
Yeah, but which means they're trying.
I don't think they can.
They're working on it.
I do not think they can, to be honest with you.
I don't think they can either. I said this in the episode whenever we asked about this, and I said PSN is held together by duct tape and freaking tie wraps. They can't unless they build a completely brand new PSN.
No, they're working on it. They're working on it.
They're working on it.
That might be so.
They obviously have not got to the point where they think they can't do it, or they would fucking say it.
Okay.
Except for people have been asking for it for 5 years now.
Yeah, well then, like, I don't think they'd fucking be dragging people along. You know what I mean? If they could not do it, they literally could not do it. Obviously, there's hope. They're fucking working on it. They're trying. And they're like fucking tweaking things. They're doing whatever until they say we ain't fucking doing it. Just like the fucking Last Guardian, man. Until like everybody until they say they can't do it. I'm just gonna believe it. They're gonna be able to do it.
Okay.
Even if some stupid motherfucker has a Spidey Goes Flip on the PlayStation Network, same fucking spelling, same capitalization, piece of shit. I hate you.
Let me throw this out there about that. Not your name, but so obviously I don't care. I have the name I want. I'm fine with that name. But what I found so surprising, and I tweeted this out, was that everybody before leading up to the show was like, you know what, if we don't get name changed, you know, we're burning this fucking place down, all this kind of bullshit and whatnot. Keynote goes past, nobody says a goddamn thing about it.
Well,
everybody rationalized it. It was hilarious.
Like here's the thing, me being there's a bunch of shit I forgot about watching that keynote. I forgot about that. I forgot about No Man's Sky. I forgot about Horizon.
Yeah, that's what I told Brian.
Because they're like I said, with the Final Fantasy VII, Ni no Kuni 2, Ace Combat 7, that's what was on my fucking mind. It just fucking pushed that other shit out. You know what I mean? And but go ahead. Maybe after this, maybe we segue into our disappointments.
Yeah, yeah. Go,
Okay.
if you want
But
to start off, go ahead.
no,
I'm disappointed with the whole thing, so you go ahead.
well, no, you were saying something about Brian. I just wanted to, I kind of cut you off.
Oh, when you said you kind of forgot about a lot of things, I told him, we were kind of on the outside looking into the keynote. You were actually there, and so anybody there, I'm sure, was full of excitement just the fact they were there. So they kind of made the keynote in their mind a little better than it really was, and they kind of let shit pass. I'm sure if I was there or we were all there, we would just all be having a good time, like, oh, this is the best day of my fucking life, when really it's not so.
But like I
Star
was
Wars
saying,
Episode 1 effect.
no, I don't know if it's that. It's just
Yes, it is. It's the Star Wars Episode 1 effect.
I think you said it, we kind of rationalized it. And like I said, we fucking overhyped this stuff. We overhyped this fucking keynote.
Yeah.
Over fucking hyped
That's
it.
the problem with everything, though. Like that's a topic for a whole nother day. But I just feel like the game's consumer, like the consumer hive mind, is just toxic. We just overhype every single thing and then shit on it, and then overhype everything and then shit on it, and then overhype everything and then shit on it, and it's just like it's fucking toxic. I hate it. That's why I don't even like try to engage in social media about games anymore, because it's just,
but I thought the keynote was fine. For me, it was fine. It had some really big highs. For me personally,
And the lowest lows in the world.
I wouldn't say that. The other stuff was like cool, whatever,
so we should talk about those lows.
But like I said, it was fun. But for me, like the lows, or the shit that I thought was coming, like the whole fucking Sony Bend, the name change, No Man's Sky, VR, release date, price point for the VR, all that shit we thought was coming.
Yeah, I see people thinking
All that shit you
we'll
know.
get a release date and a price point at what GDC.
No, not GDC, probably CES,
Yes.
Consumer Electronics Show, or whatever the hell it is.
Either one of them would
that
be
makes
good.
sense.
That would make sense.
CES makes sense.
With the for VR with the price and release date.
I agree with that.
Even though, like I said before, like PlayStation experience, PlayStation, you're fucking fans. Even though I did see one motherfucker walking around with an Xbox book bag. And,
He probably did that on purpose, to be honest.
yeah, he might have, but there was a bunch of us joking. Get him! He's wearing an Xbox bag. Get him! Yeah, I mean, like some of the best friends I was with, we just fucking with them a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, but like I did that oh wait, we'll go to disappointments. Before I talk about like what I played on the floor.
Yeah. To get this point out of the way, then we'll finish it out with all the stuff you played, and we'll talk that out. Juan, what were you disappointed in, man?
Okay, so the first thing I was disappointed in was not much a disappointment. I just kind of felt bad for a certain presenter, and that was the 2K guy, the Gearbox guy. I felt so bad for that guy, Andy Pitch.
Randy Pitchford.
Trying to settle Battleborn on us.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
That Penguin robot looks dope, though.
Yeah, that looks really cool, and I'm rooting for this game to be good, not because I'm interested in it, but just because I felt so bad for him. Like, it's like, I know it's not Borderlands 3 and you guys want that, but this is really cool too. And it has a single player story mode, and it has couch co-op, and it has an exclusive PlayStation beta character, and it's just like, I hope people care about this game.
I'll need to do there, because I mean the game got pushed back for a good reason, because I was in the closed beta. It doesn't play well. It's not that great, and so I'm hoping they went in and retooled it and tinkered around it and fixed what people hopefully told them what the problems were with it. And I think it's because a very similar game is getting a lot of hype right now in Overwatch, which is just a PC title, but it's also going to be coming to console.
Is that Blizzard?
Yes, that's Blizzard. So Overwatch has got a lot of steam going right now, man. And so, I mean, that game scene is doing better, and it's basically the exact same game as Battleborn.
Is it really? Like,
yeah, really similar. Similar art style, similar premise, similar everything.
Like, I'm probably wrong with this, but I think just on the Borderlands name alone, the game is not gonna like fucking bust out any doors, but I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, I hope so.
I mean, to be honest with you, I really do hope so.
I'm not gonna fuck with it. I didn't fuck with Borderlands. I
I
did a little
probably
bit.
won't either, but I don't want all these developers, especially after hearing like a great speech from Greg saying like, you know, a lot of them don't think it's worth it. A lot of them don't think it's worth it. You know, I don't like. How do you think these guys are gonna feel? They spent the last few years of their life making something they really believed in, and everybody just fucking shits on it, and they're like, it's not Borderlands 3. We don't want this.
Well,
Do
it's like here,
you think it's worth it?
like here's the thing. It's like whenever I have no knowledge of this, obviously I don't make games or anything, but I think this was just like a side project because they was kind of sick of working on Borderlands. Let's do something else before we go back.
I don't know.
I think they're putting their entire backing behind it.
They are, but the reason why I really think it's not saying, oh, this is shit out of game.
But that's what people do anyway.
To take a break from Borderlands. Like obviously they fucking greenlit this shit, took the idea, but I think this was like I said, I don't think they're shitting this out or whatever. But they get a little distance before they go back hard on Borderlands 3.
But like you can tell, like I'm not a fan of the gameplay from what I've seen. I haven't played it, but you can just see that the amount of like care and love that's being put into this game. You mentioned that little penguin. All the little details on there. It's really cool, you know. And it's just like you can tell these guys put a lot of passion into this, and I'm dreading what's gonna happen come February or whenever it is that it releases. I think they said February. Whenever the hell I'm just dreading what's gonna happen to those guys whenever they see that all these people are just gonna shit on it because it's not Borderlands 3, and that's just gonna break my heart, dude. Because all these people that worked on it for so long are gonna be like, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I did waste my time.
No, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, I don't know. And like having that February release date, that's a good release date to have because like if you look at Dying Light, yeah, I didn't play the game.
On the other side of the coin, Evolve came out around that same time period.
Yeah, but
Evolve had its own problem. Evolve kind of.
I mean,
you could have released it any time.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's fucking $20 on PSN right now.
16. They're just giving that game away.
Like Evolve, I was like, that game looks really fucking cool. But the more and more I heard people talking about, no surprise, I'm a huge Greg Miller fan. Like where each person does a specific thing, then trying to coordinate with everybody. The idea is awesome. You know what I mean? The idea is fucking really cool. It's a monster that fucking gets stronger, changes, all this stuff. And then you got 4 friends or whatever that go try to take this thing down. The idea is really fucking cool. The execution, I guess, was not that good. I have no idea. I never played it. Maybe the execution is great, and nobody just wanted to play the game. Because you got the critical success of critical acclaim of Rise of the Tomb Raider, but no one's buying the fucking thing. You know. But I doubt it. I think it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna play the fucking game. Actually, I don't care. Moving on.
Yeah. So. Jim,
so that was one. Yeah. The other one was Paragon. It's just like the fact that, and again, this also seemed like desperation to me. The fact that during the PS I Love You XOXO panel, Greg had that guy go up there and give a 1-minute pitch on why they should like Paragon. It's just like that you know, you're trying to explain too much to these guys. Just let them play the game. You know, let your game speak for itself.
There's a side note to that. A few weeks ago, Greg announced, because I got some of these cards. They was giving me these little trading card things. Paragon was a card that PS I Love You XOXO was giving away. So I mean, I don't know if it was really. There's just a tie-in, like, oh, by the way, this is the card that you can get here.
They could have just done that though, but like I think Greg wants to see him succeed also, which is why he said, "Sell me on this game."
I mean, like the game don't look that good, but I mean, it's fucking epic. You know what it is. It's the name. It's not the game. It's the name that was the big thing.
Well, you know what it is. You know, they're based it on their pedigree. You know, Epic has a very
Yeah.
successful pedigree, and the fact that it's a MOBA. You don't see MOBAs on console. That's a PC genre of game, and so they're kind of.
And now PS4 is getting 3 of them.
Yeah.
But you had a third disappointment one?
Not really. Just
You don't have to have one.
oh, you know
Okay,
what? This one wasn't a disappointment for me, but I feel like it's a good one to bring up. Was the prices for the PS2 games? I feel like
I don't remember.
That's fine. Fine. That ain't bad.
no, I don't think it's bad either.
$10 for some, $15 for others.
Yeah, I think people blew that shit out of the water. So basically the gist of it is, JC, the people are saying, because I bought this game in 2001, I should be able to stick it in my PS4, have the PS4 recognize that it's my PS2 game, and emulate it for me. And that's bullshit, because that's not what they're doing. These games are up-res. They have trophy support. They have, you know, stuff like that. And
Yeah, there was work put into them.
remote play.
A little bit. Now, I bought.
However little amount of time was put into it is still time that was put into it.
Yeah, I bought.
I'm sure it was $10 worth.
Right, exactly. $10 worth. They're not asking you to pay for the full game. Just $15 or 20 or 10 to $15. That's it.
I bought Vice City.
Exactly. Worth $15.
I mean, oh man, they still got. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like, even on PlayStation 2, like they did them little cutscenes. The guy would move his arm, and be like a trail.
Yeah.
I just remember the Grand Theft Auto hands where they're like this, talking like this.
And then I'm gonna give it a chance because I just played like an hour and a half of it the other night. I jacked someone's car, press R2 to go. Nothing happens. It's fucking X and square, gas and brake. I'm like, oh man.
No way to remap it either.
Nope. Nope. Trophies though. Trophies are cool. I bought that for $15, and I want to say there was a couple on there for $10. I bought Dark Cloud. I want to say it was $15. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was $15. But in comparison, Dark Cloud looks really fucking good. You can still tell it's a PlayStation 2 game, but it looks good, man. It looks good.
Which is my point. That you're getting these games better than they were when you first bought them, and you're getting them, you know, with all these different functionalities. So it's just like, it's worth $10. It's worth $15 because they said that they're not going to go over $15. It's worth it in my opinion. But I just wanted to get that out of the way because a lot of people were losing their shit over that.
And seeing Ace Combat 7 there and knowing that it was in this PlayStation 2 thing, like give me Ace Combat 4 and 5. Just give it to me. Come on. Just give me Ace Combat 4 and 5. I want to fucking play as Mobius 1. Fucking just come on. Give me trophies. Let me relive the past. And even though it says 1080p, the shit looks like a PlayStation 2 game. You know what I mean? It's not like.
Well, all they're doing is all it is cleaning up. When you upscale these to 10, it just cleans up some textures and maybe. Yeah.
And another thing with Vice City, like, oh, these kids don't know how spoiled they are now. These fucking kids don't know how spoiled they are with these games. But like, I ran into a car. The fucking thing looked like it fucking flew like 50 feet away. I got like this little fucking bumper scratch. And
that was the first Grand Theft Auto I played, dude. I played it when I was 10 years old. I was either 10 or 9. It was right around that time, 2003 or 2004 is when it came out. And then I went backwards and played Grand Theft Auto 3 and then San Andreas. But Vice City was, I just remember doing so much stupid. Like, I spent hours inside the Malibu Club just standing up there just watching the village people dance with the little.
You fucking weirdo.
And then they're like.
You know what? Like the shining moment, the shining thing for that game is, what a fucking soundtrack, dude. What a fucking soundtrack.
It always is, isn't it? I mean, the soundtrack's
not really, man.
Great sound. Yeah, every Grand Theft Auto game has a great soundtrack.
Yeah, but not like Vice City.
True, because the '80s.
Not like Vice City, man. You get that 80s vibe. Like you're walking. I fucking but I mean the music, man, the fucking.
The music in AIDS is trash. If you ask
That
me.
introduced me to a crap ton of music that I love nowadays. Like that was the first time I heard Twisted Sister.
Word up, that's quite right.
Quiet Riot. Come on, feel the noise.
That's Twisted Sister.
No, it's Quiet Riot.
Alright. Well, yeah, that is quite right. What the fuck was I singing? Was I singing that song?
No, you said we're not gonna take it, which is also
We're
on that
not
game.
gonna take it. Is it
No, but
what the fuck is going on? What the fuck did Twisted Sister do?
we're not gonna take it.
You thought you said that was quite right.
No,
Doesn't
Quiet
matter.
Riot.
Moving on.
Quiet Riot is come on, feel
Feel
the
the
noise.
noise. Girls, rock your boys.
Yeah,
Copyright
yeah.
strike. Shut up. Cut it off.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Exactly.
We sound too good. We sound too good.
My point is, they're doing a lot to these games, and they're worth $10 to $15.
They are, man. Yeah,
That's
fucking
what-
people. Like being at the show, I never heard none of this till I got back. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah,
You guys are
that was
bitching
actually-
about this? Are you
yeah.
fucking serious? Like, and like
Speaking of-
Colin said, if you fucking plug in your PlayStation 2 if you still haven't, put in that fucking blue bottom disc, play the fucking game, and quit bitching. Like, get over it, man.
You want to play your PS2 games? Pull out your PS2.
Because you know what? The same people are bitching. I guarantee you, they still bought the game.
Mm-hmm.
They still fucking bought the game. And it's
It's
like, get the fuck out of
same
here.
with people with HD re-releases where they bitch about them until the one that they want comes out, and then
Like me personally, I had no problem with the HD, like the remasters or whatever. You know.
But so yeah, those are the three big things. Like again, none of them are really complaints for really disappointments, but they're the things that I felt like would stick out to the people more.
All right.
Now JC, you hated the whole fucking thing. What was your like? What was
I hate
what was
strong
the
word. I hate.
what was the big things then?
What was what?
Like the big things. Biggest. I want to say advocators. Is that right? Of your dislike for this. What was the?
Oh, the VR segment, because I was going into it thinking that they were really doubling down on
I
VR
did too.
and really thinking they were really going to sell any naysayers, which included me. I say naysayer more or less, you know, including me, and they didn't. It even looked like they had made no effort to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But they talked more about it than they did at E3.
Sure, but they didn't show anything that would make me want to go out and buy it.
It was definitely a lull. I'll agree with you there. Like, even though it was pretty interesting seeing all those games, it was definitely one of the low points.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you anything else, JC?
No, I'm good. Juan?
No.
For me, I
I want to hear what you
Hold
played. Is what I want to.
Hold on, no, I didn't talk about my disappointments.
Really? I thought we did already. My fault.
No, I said about like the stuff that I thought was gonna be there, it wasn't. But other stuff I seen, zombie taxi thing. Like, what the fuck was that? That shit looks fucking horrible.
I agree.
What?
Zombie taxi.
Yeah, that looked like shit.
I had no idea what the fuck was going on there. And it fucking had
Nothing.
Sony Santa Monica was the logo they put up before this fucking thing.
Well, it's
Right?
like
But I thought they was gonna show something but
no.
Paragon. No, not God of War, because I remember tweeting out. I remember them tweeting out something. They was teasing something. They showed like two pictures. It was like a foot. It looked like it was dancing, like a little gif. Santa Monica did, and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was.
Yeah, it's that game they showed it with like the little ballerina girl that was dancing. They showed that game. I forgot what it's called. Bound? Is that it?
Yeah, that might be it. Like that Tron looking shit.
Yeah.
But that zombie thing was disappointment. Epic's was that Paragon? Yeah, that was like I said, seeing the Epic logo was fucking cool, but then seeing that game, it's like, okay, man, it was more the name than it was the game for me. You know. Think. I guess that's about it. Like I said, the shit I thought was gonna be there, it wasn't. That was disappointing, and then a couple of things.